Hey there, and happy National School Counseling Week. My name is Mr. Pulliam, and I'm a school counselor here at Paint Valley Middle School. I just wanted to take some time today to talk a little bit about what a school counselor is. I get a lot of questions about the difference between a school counselor and a guidance counselor, and so I just wanted to clear that up. A school counselor is actually the same job as a guidance counselor, but in our career field, we're trying to have a paradigm shift where we go from calling ourselves guidance counselors to calling ourselves school counselors, because we want parents, teachers, administrators, people in the community to know that school counselors aren't just here to talk about academics and careers. We're here to talk about mental health issues and personal and social things going on in a student's lives. So I'm going to start out by talking a little bit about what is a school counselor and defining that. So school counselors are certified and licensed educators that at least have a master's degree in school counseling. This makes us uniquely qualified to address students' needs across the board. And we focus on three main areas. We focus on academic, college and career, and social and emotional development. We do this by designing, implementing, evaluating, and enhancing a comprehensive school counseling program that promotes and enhances student success. And we're working to do that here at Paint Valley. School counselors serve a vital role in maximizing student success too, through these different areas. And finally, through leadership, advocacy, and collaboration. The school counselor's goal is to provide equity and access to rigorous educational experiences for all students, regardless of their background. Here at Paint Valley, I am passionate about helping students from Appalachia understand that they can go to college, that they can pursue a trade career, and that they can do something with their lives despite being from little old Ross County, Bainbridge, Paint Valley, that they have unique skills that can be utilized and embraced because of where they're from. And as a school counselor, it's my job to teach students that that is true. In regards to what's the difference between a guidance counselor and a school counselor? Well, the term guidance is more of an umbrella term that includes a constellation of services aimed at personal and career development and school adjustment. So when the role of guidance counselor was first created in the 50s, 60s, it was created to combat Russia in the Cold War because they wanted individuals in the schools to push STEM, science, technology, engineering, math, careers, so that we could be the first individuals to the moon. Since then, the role has changed, and what students need from a guidance counselor has changed. So instead of just describing the overall school program and implying personal assistance to student teachers, parents, and administrators in regards to academic success and career options, we now are also in charge of providing social and emotional assistance to students who are struggling. So this can be just through talking to them. This can be through guidance lessons that we provided the classrooms, like the one that I'm currently giving you as parents and possibly students right now as well. Meanwhile, counseling is more the individual one-on-one things that we do. So it is a process through which someone who has a problem receives personal assistance, usually through a private discussion. And it's not just used by school counselors. It's used by counselors all over the place, whether it's in a hospital or in a private practice. But school counselors, unbeknownst to a lot of individuals, and even to me before I pursued a career in the field, actually have the same training that a traditional mental health counselor would. We just don't have the time to have hour-long sit-downs with students due to the vast number of students that we have at our school. And as a result, we encourage students of all backgrounds to go and get counseling services, but we do not require that. It's just a suggestion. Finally, we want to do more of a paradigm shift. We want to shift from being more of a support role at the school to being a central role. We want to be instructors on different educational topics, including social media, bullying, sexual harassment, all these different areas that school counselors are trained in. We want to be able to bring into the schools and help. And another big difference between being a guidance counselor and a school counselor is this shift from being process-oriented to being data-driven. So in the past, school counselors would just do the same thing over and over again, regardless of whether it was effective or not. And now we're trying to switch to being more data driven, which means that whenever we do something, we're trying to take data on it and seeing if it's effective. And then we're making decisions based on that data. This gives us active control over our jobs and situations instead of just passive control. So finally, earlier I mentioned a comprehensive school counseling program. So comprehensive school counseling program is something that we're trying to create here at Paint Valley to better effectively serve our students. Comprehensive school counseling program focuses on 3 different areas: academic, personal and social, and career, college and career. In these 3 areas, we serve students in multiple ways, including scheduling their classes, providing testing services and accommodations, filling out FAFSAs and helping them with their college applications, then also discussing deep personal issues like depression and anxiety, and also anything that might be going on at home if your student's comfortable coming to talk to us about, or if you're comfortable having them come talk to us about it. We really enjoy being able to help them through those struggles that really affect their academics. Because at the end of the day, a lot of students' struggles in academics are a result of what's going on at home, of personal issues that they're dealing with. And so earlier I mentioned data, and some of the data that we take into account is academic data, safety, behavioral discipline data, attendance, standardized and proficiency test data, and any other data that's available to us here at the school. So that is actually all I have for us today. So thank you for listening to this presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or give me a phone call here at the school. I will put my email and phone number on a slide after I'm done here. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And thank you so much for listening to this presentation today.